This shit a little different. I'm not even gonna cap with you.
XP, right?
Tell me why these
Broke the leg. Bash broke the leg of the set.
that.
Yeah, he's trying to put it back together.
No, it does not go like that at all. You're definitely the opposite of a master builder, bro. Bro, the deer head fell off and fell onto it, and I woke up right before I had to go to work, and I was pissed, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
For the audio listeners, the Hogwarts fucking set just.
That's the
snapped in
Disney
half.
set.
Yeah.
That's the Disney
Oh,
castle.
it's the castle.
That's the fucking
Dang.
350 ball right there, down the fucking drain.
That's the intricate Legos right there.
Bro, that shit was probably one of
Bash
the.
is still trying to fix it.
Bro, we are started, Sebastian.
It's not gonna happen, right?
It looks good.
He's pieced a little bit together. He put some of the Legos back on the top of the actual like castle part. Bro, it's not gonna fix.
There we go.
Hey, fuck it.
So now we're here on the podcast with everybody. We're doing the ASMR podcast. Here with Gator, Cholo, and Sebastian.
Boys, 2 topos down the hole.
We are here.
There's nothing in the out. There's no alcohol for you in the room.
Sebastian.
Just walk your way on over to the microphone.
Sebastian, you have
You
become
little
a full-blown
fucking fiend.
alcoholic. Sebastian, your alcoholism is taking you down.
I think we should talk to Bash's agent, bro. He's been uncontrollable lately.
Bash the type of dude to walk on stage and slap a man after his bitch got fucked.
That's not me, bro. I ain't no bitch.
Nah, bro. Okay. Okay, so think about this. You sitting there, you get paid to go tell these fucking jokes. And some motherfucker walks on stage and slaps you for
And you
telling a
didn't
joke.
even write the jokes, bro.
Right?
That's the worst part. Imagine not even writing the jokes and then getting your shit slapped.
Bro, dude,
That
how
bitch, bro, that doesn't even like. Bro, she fucking like has fucking vivid dreams of her getting fucking fucked by fucking Tupac. Still.
Bro, there was so many jokes Chris Rock could have said. He was like, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." And he could have said so many things about Jada's mouth. Like, are you kidding me?
Bro,
How
if he
many
had gone
things
up
have
there
been in
and
her mouth?
Floundered back, it would have gone over way better. I feel like that would have been
What
better than
happened to-
slapping the shit out of
Where's
him.
Tupac, bro?
Bro,
We need him.
oh, there was so many. Like, he could have been like, "What? You think you Tupac now or something?" Like, he could have said some fucked
He
up
broke
shit.
this shit or what?
What? No,
Oh,
it
it's
just
just like that.
it's a click. But dude, I mean, I think Chris Rock's very professional for the way he
Chris Rock's a
handled it.
pussy. He ain't about that shit.
Hey.
I don't know though, cause like that shit. If he would have popped back, he could have lost some
Bro,
money.
there's a time that I'm not, bro. Will isn't in the wrong for slapping him. He's in the wrong for slapping him at the Oscars, like on camera, bro. If
At
he had
the
done it
Oscars,
after,
bro.
I think it's kind of hood. Bro. I thought it was pretty. I was quite impressed.
But still, bro, like the fucking Oscars, like you're invited to this event where all these people are being professional. Like this is your fucking job. Like that's like going to a fucking.
Just be honest, bro.
Like imagine
The
going to a
Oscars
business
are
meeting.
The Oscars are still gonna invite him the next
Yeah.
time. It doesn't
Honestly,
matter.
bro, I don't
If
give
anything,
a fuck.
no
It's
one,
whatever.
no one watches the Oscars, bro. But now everyone's fucking like talking about the Oscars. Like award shows, like I feel like
I think it just proves societal discourse.
nah.
That's all it does.
I think people are gonna show ass regardless.
No, what do you mean? Like this is the like, bro. The Oscars has been the fucking place where literally nothing stupid happens. People just tell their jokes. They
And
go
that's
along.
why no one watches it. Like
But bro, that's the whole fucking thing. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's societal discourse. Like we're finally moving away from this bullshit that like has been thrown in our faces that no one even cares about anymore. Like how are they even making this money?
honestly, the only people like that care, like I don't even like fucking care who. I mean, I care who wins it. I'm not gonna fucking sit through the fucking
I don't
show.
watch it,
The
bro.
only ones
Yeah.
I used
I'll
to,
find
like,
out after the show who won what. You know.
I was Nickelodeon. I was there for the slime, bro.
That's different.
I
though.
was a
Nickelodeon
Slimer,
ones.
dog.
The Teen Awards are funny though.
Bro, that shit
And
was
so is
so.
like I watch the MTV Awards
Yo.
and like the BT Awards, and I watch like the slime.
My
the
favorite
BET
MTV Awards was when Nicki performed Anaconda.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my.
Favorite MTV Awards, literally watching.
Ass woman,
Literally
bro.
watching Kanye go on stage and tell fucking Taylor Swift was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish."
Bro, dude, that was so fucking funny back then. It was fucked, bro. I felt bad for Taylor Swift, but that shit was fucking
I
funny
didn't feel
back
bad at
then.
all. I felt like it was respectful.
Nah, bro, nah.
He was like, "I'm gonna let you finish," but he just had to say what he had to say. He took the mic.
Nah, it was
wasn't,
fucked
like,
up, but
fucked
Kanye
up.
gets away with it because he's just a fucking funny
Bro.
I
ass
mean, yeah,
motherfucker.
she was having her moment, and it was kind of fucked in that way. But
I
it's
think it was like a publicity stunt for
at
Kanye.
least he was kind of like the most polite Kanye could be in that situation.
In what sense?
Bro,
was
he
like
was
The
just
most
drunk.
polite. If he was the most polite, he would have sat his ass down in the chair and
Bash,
kept
he
his
was
mouth
literally
shut.
just drunk
No.
out of his mind when he went up there thinking
Exactly,
about
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
You
That's, like, the
telling
most
me
polite he
man
could
wasn't
be.
yacked the fuck out?
No, he was. I'm not saying he wasn't, but I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. That's the most polite.
Bro, he was
polite
tripping
could
off the
be.
Lexapro and
He could've
fucking
just
yak.
been like,
I'm telling you,
he
he
could
was
have just
feeling
been
good.
like, "Fuck you, Taylor Swift."
All those
Beyonce had the
antidepressants
best
had him
fucking
feeling
video
some
of all
way.
fucking time. Suck my dick, and here, fucking finish your fucking speech, little bitch.
Bro,
Nah,
okay.
he was like, "Let me finish your speech."
Bro, regardless of you, like if you agree, bro, like I'm not saying he's wrong, bro. Maybe fucking Beyonce should have got the reward, but
Nah,
you
that-
just say to like take her mic from
I'm
her
just
hand
saying,
and shit,
bro. Has anybody watched that?
That poor
Has
little
anyone watched
woman
that Taylor
sat there
Swift, bro?
and had to be assaulted by No, bro, let me say it like Cootie. Kanye. Hey, what is it? Kanye.
Kanye.
Hey, Kanye. And Kanye told me I had to come down and film his music video, but I had to take care of my baby. So I threw that bitch in a dumpster. I needed to film the video for Kanye. Bro, that's literally what Cootie would say, dog. He did not give a fuck about his family. He'd be like, I need to film a video for Kanye.
Kanye told me to leave because I was recording him as he was sleeping.
Kanye told me to sleep with the 300-pound girl and be a good homie, so I did it.
Had to record.
Have you seen that TikTok video where it's like when he has 3 friends and it's like I wanna ride, and it's like a skinny bitch and then another skinny bitch,
Dude, and then it's the
fat bitch.
Oh, bro. Oh my God, she looked like a defensive lineman for the Alabama fucking Roll Tide.
I saw like a duet video and it's like they're fucking playing fucking rock paper scissors and I'm like fuck.
That's funny.
She's the big ass rock, bro.
No, that bitch was abnormally huge compared to like her friends. Poor girl, bro.
That's that Choji Akamichi.
You know they planned it to have her like right in the middle, so that no one would notice that she was there.
Bro, you have to notice. She was like the main attraction. Bro, did you hear about that kid
The
that...
attraction gravitated to her.
Did you hear about that kid that died in Florida?
No.
Bro, so there was that one ride called like the Scream at Six Flags where it jumps up and then it comes down and it just stops.
Yeah, I
and then
heard
it goes
about
up.
that.
Well, this ride in Miami, there was a couple kids getting on it, and you see this big old boy, 6'5", 14 years old, 260 or 360
Was
pounds.
he fat or was he just fucking tall as
Fucking fat, like not fat, but like he was like O-lineman fat, like.
shit? Okay.
Like he's 14 years old. He's
Sturdy.
like 6 fucking.
So they should have been like, yeah.
Yeah,
he's
you can't
already
fit. You
overweight.
can't fit.
He's
Exactly.
overweight, yeah.
So you literally see it in the video. This kid's getting on. He doesn't. They don't even fucking check his latch.
You know, there's a screenshot, and it's at least like 3 or 4 inches higher than
And
everybody
like
else.
you know, like the safety belt they put in between your fucking thing wasn't even on. So bro, you hear right when it's going up. Did you check the left side? No. Keeps going up. Keeps going up, and you're just like, oh my fucking God. Goes up to the top and it just drops. And
He
then
falls off with it.
once it gets to the bottom and it like fucking stops to go back up, you just see him like you just see it stop and him just fall fucking just like slide out of the chair in one motion, like, going like 70 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour. Fuck! Like literally just goes,
Did he splatter, bro?
dude, literally you could just immediately just see the blood stains.
Fuck.
Did he
It's like
splatter?
splattered, like, and all you hear is fucking people going, help him, like
That's so
you
fucked, bro.
can't.
Dude, I don't
Like-
think I
like-
couldn't stomach to watch the video.
Like, think
bro.
about the fucking those people that didn't check that ride. They have to go to jail.
That's
like
fucked.
that's like they need to. There's something that like,
This is why I'm scared of fucking roller coasters. Like roller coasters are cool as
bro,
fuck,
that's
but,
like that made me think like, bro,
It's just
my
scary.
life's in your. Now that I think about it, like my life's in that operator's hands,
Bro,
bro.
imagine dude, you'd be scarred for the rest
Like
of your life.
now that I think
bro.
about it, like when those operators tell me I can't fit on a fucking ride, like I'm glad now that I think about it, bro.
Damn, bro. And I was just making plans to go to Six Flags, and now I should go. He's scared of fuck out.
I mean, Six Flags is different, bro. They've never had something happen. They've always checked their shit. The one here?
Somebody die on the fucking Rattler, bro? I'm almost positive somebody died on the
Yeah.
Rattler.
I thought they just heard someone hurt their
The
neck.
OG Rattler.
No, the OG Rattler. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
someone
the
died.
wooden
I
one.
think it
Someone
took
got,
someone's
like,
life.
I thought it was someone's neck got fucked up.
Well, because their head got hit on something, right?
Yeah.
What? How
Yeah.
tall
Hey,
were they?
hey, you know, so you know, like whenever, you know how it goes into like the wooden part where like
Yeah.
wooden, like when it used to go to the wooden part, and it had that little like spot, like
Which
where
one?
you'd go like you would do like a little turn like this way,
Uh huh.
and there was like a little one spot. Like,
Yeah.
Their head on that shit.
And he like got decapitated or
Nah,
what?
then he gets decapitated.
He
and
just-
then he
But, I mean,
and then
killed
he got
him?
heavy
He
head
dead,
trauma,
right?
and then ended up just dying.
Well, yeah, you're going fucking 70 miles per hour.
Like they
You're
went
gonna
fucking
beam.
on some like kind of what happened to what's his name, the one comedian, Bob Saget. You had that like.
Oh, Bob Saget got the shit beat out of him for sure, bro. There's no way that shit happened.
But
Bro, his shit was sus as fuck.
what was the actual cause of death?
It said head trauma, but there's no way that it could
He
have
said he slipped
happened.
and fell in the restroom.
Yeah, they said he slipped and fell in the restroom, but like the
That's
way that
possible.
it,
that's how my mom's.
but the way that
was
like there was so much damage done that there was no way it could have happened just from slipping and falling.
Like, were there any like
you
skull
hit
fractures?
You hit the right place.
I guess like there was just so many
You hit the
fractures and
temple,
shit.
you hit
Damn.
the temple and shit. It's pretty bad.
So was there actually skull fractures like on his face, like around the area, like of impact?
Yeah, like
Dude, that doesn't happen from like falling over.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Like it sounds
I don't
weird.
know, but who the fuck would beat up Bob Saget? Like, what
I don't know, bro. Bob Saget, dude. Anytime anyone in the fucking Hollywood industry dies, it's sus as fuck.
Bro, celebrities might look like good people, bro, from what they present, but like I
You
feel like
never
there's so
know.
much shady shit that goes on in Hollywood. bro.
Like you have no fucking clue who's doing
He died in
what.
Orlando, right?
Because he was living down there. Because of the fucking COVID shit. I think he was doing shows.
Hollywood got reach. They got
Bro, if you,
reach.
hey, as long as you on the earth, they'll get you. They got enough money.
Doesn't Hollywood have like the largest capital of like film industries?
Probably.
Aren't they
I
like?
think
the,
Bollywood's more.
you think?
Bollywood?
Yeah,
Okay,
Really?
let's say based on relative population,
Bollywood.
you think they would?
India's the biggest country in the world.
Exactly. Then it wouldn't be as much because they have more population.
But so I'm saying like relative to. So like
talking
if you
about, like,
scaled the
per
numbers,
capita?
yeah, like
Oh,
if
okay,
you
yeah, then
scaled
yeah,
the
probably Hollywood,
numbers
yeah.
to where like I guess they're like the statistic influences would be on the same scale as like if we had their population or if
I'm
they
pretty
had
sure
ours.
Bollywood's influence is more apparent, but they definitely like Hollywood makes more money.
Yeah.
On scale at least.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I would imagine because
Bollywood probably does have more influence, but Hollywood definitely makes more money.
Yeah,
because I feel
And
like
literally,
Hollywood has more
Bollywood is named
control,
after
bro.
Hollywood. Like
yeah.
literally
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
after.
Bro,
They-
but,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
imagine like how many people go and see like Bollywood movies though. Like you can
Probably the
they-
motherfucker that knows what happened to Virgil, bro.
What the fuck happened to Virgil?
I
What the
can tell
fuck
you.
happened to Virgil, bro? Have you seen those TikToks?
Oh my god, what happened to
Oh my
Virgil?
god, what happened to Virgil, bro?
like Dirk be making me feel like fucking Virgil was a close friend and shit. Like on God, bro.
Oh my god, what happened to Virgil, bro?
When I heard the song, I was crying. I was like, damn, bro, what happened to Virgil? Bro,
I
for
saw
real?
one TikTok, and it was
You
this
ever-
guy.
we were talking about it, right? I was trying to tell you like what kind of cancer he had. It was fucked.
It was like pancreatic or some shit.
No, it was something to do with his heart, bro. It was really fucked.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
cancer has got to be like one of the worst ways.
Nah,
It is,
It was
'cause-
like a fucking crazy ass rare cancer too. It's like what the fuck?
Like changed like.
Cancer is scary, bro.
Cancer's scary.
Bro, you don't realize how easy it is for like humans to get sick.
It is fucked.
Yeah, bro, that stuff is
I
scary.
mean, that's what I learned. Like during the pandemic, everyone gets so fucking scared they get even sicker, bro. They be out here fucking touching kids and shit. No one cares, bro. They're like, "Where's the fucking corona, bro?"
But do you think if there was another like World War, like more like bio attacks would happen?
Oh, 100%. Now that they think like they know what, but the thing is, I don't know, cause then
I mean,
they wouldn't know what happened.
COVID as a spreader for like something else. Like,
But
it
then
can
what
get something
happens to your
toxic.
soldiers? That's the problem. Cause then what if they get contact with the other soldiers? Like that's the
make-
whole thing.
You make a vaccine for the virus,
Before
but
you-
you don't distribute it
Before
to
you
other
just-
countries.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That would
That's some
That
like
would be-
mad
that'd
scientist
probably be
shit.
the most
That's like some Russian
practical
shit.
use
It's like
of-
some.
Yeah, bro.
That's some Russian shit.
Like if some Germans were like designing
Bro,
some
that
shit.
would be like the next fucking Holocaust. They just give you a bunch of COVID. They just give everyone
God.
COVID when they just give you only like the Johnson. They don't give you Johnson and Johnson. They just give you the Johnson vaccine.
Okay, I shouldn't say Germans in the sense that they would.
Oh, no,
I should say
Germans are
Nazis.
disgustingly
I should say
horribly
Nazis, like
dumb.
Nazi scientists back then, bro.
No, you're good. Germans are horrible people.
Differentiate, bro.
Germans
I'm not
are-
a bigot.
Hey, they tried to eliminate an entire culture in Eastern Europe. Okay, let's not get over that fact. Like, it's so funny when people like, dude, in Germany they just totally skip over World War II. You know that, right? Like
Yeah.
in all their history, they just totally skip over
You're
it.
not allowed to talk
I would
about
too,
it.
bro. That's just embarrassing.
Bro, they're like, cause I heard this one guy talking about we went to Germany and they're talking about the history on this tour bus and he's like, what about during these times and these times? And they're like, shut the fuck up. They're just
You
like
know, if
staring
like you
at him.
even like throw like a salute up, if you throw a salute up, you will get like arrested and stuff like on site. You're not allowed. No, they don't take that for a joke over there.
Well, yeah, I get. Because they fucking did it.
Yeah, dude, it's so serious.
It's just
bro.
like
It's
if you're
scary.
racist and someone's like, "You're racist," you're like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not."
Bro, I mean,
I have a black friend.
It has to be like that, though. I'm glad that they changed, like, so
No,
much.
for real. Because once you do that and realize how disgusting it really is, you're just like, yeah, we can't.
Bro,
do
think about how
this.
like vicious and visceral like they like tortured people.
Like, bro, like you literally
Bro, I couldn't even
uprooted people out of
imagine.
their homes and took them to camps to make them work for you, and then
Bro,
killed them.
I'm pretty sure like half of those women were just like being raped too.
No,
like,
100%.
like
There's no way. There's no way they weren't.
There's like I don't fucking think that they were going to like doing work like the regular men were.
Tell me they let these
God.
beautiful Jewish women walk by without a fucking touch? God,
Bro, it's sick to think that's not even that long ago. Like what, 1940s?
literally what, almost 80 years ago?
80
Was it the
years.
40s? Right? Was it
Yeah,
the
it was
40s?
40s.
was
My
42.
grandma was born in 1940, so that's only like what, 2 generations ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like the civil rights movement was even like less than that far.
60
ago,
years
right?
ago.
Yes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of like, when people want change. Like, yeah, I get we need change. Everyone should try to change.
gradual,
Everyone should
though.
try to evolve their mindset
Change
daily.
is gradual, bro.
But
And
it
that's what it's
takes
People
time.
don't understand that. Like I was having a conversation with this like girl, and she was getting mad because the fucking she's one of those like fuck ass feminist women who just think like the change needs to happen now, and there's not change, and men are getting paid more than women. I was like, depends. Like it really like if you look at the gender wage
work
gap,
the harder jobs, bro.
it was like yeah, it was like if you look at the gender like pay gap, it's because women don't do labor jobs like hard labor jobs like construction or like fucking lawn work and shit like that. And then on top of it, like women also have to get like leave for like having a child and shit. And so like when they're having leave for child, like the other like their spouse is like getting bigger at the fucking at their job, and that's why they're getting paid more. Like it's just I don't know. And it's also getting way closer than it is. It's like the pay gap is closing in and closing in, and the more y'all complain about it, it's like the fuck
Yeah.
y'all want. Like
It's just like-
it's already gradually changing over the years without y'all even asking. Now you're making it a big deal, but it's already happening.
I think it's just like with the NFL and how they're requiring teams to hire black coaches. I'm like, no, I think we shouldn't do that because I want to know the teams that aren't hiring black coaches, so I know that those are the fucking racist people. So we
If you
know
have to
those are
be
the
told
fucking
You
racist.
have to hire more.
You're racist. You're inherently racist within a sense.
inherently racist, yeah.
Right? Like why should
Also-
we have to tell you?
Also,
to hire
I
a
feel
black
like
person?
why wouldn't you hire a black coach? I don't understand. Like,
Right? Like dude, the
the
black
majority-
coaches were always my favorite.
Hold up,
fucking
the
coaches.
majority of like Mike.
They're the
Mike
chillest,
Tomlin,
like,
right?
bro.
What's his name from the Steelers?
Bro.
My favorite coach.
Bro, do you remember? Oh my! Do you remember our running back coach senior year?
Oh yeah. He was
Bro,
cool.
that was my favorite coach.
He was
I
cool as shit.
ever
He kept
had
it
at
so
Mac.
real, bro.
And the thing was, is he would come up to you and talk to you about shit that was going on. Like, you good? Like, it was like,
Yeah,
I
he-
remember he come up to me. He was like, bro, like, he's like, just let it roll off. Like, if some coach says some bullshit, just like let it roll off your shoulder, bro. Like, he would tell me shit like that to like help me. And he was a cool ass like player.
Bro, and then
coach.
he would chill next to our locker room and listen to our music.
Yo, he
It
would
was
get
like-
hype with us and shit.
That was
Connect with
lit.
students more.
Yeah.
He was connected.
He was
way
more of a
better.
player's coach than a fucking trying to get my bag coach. you know?
Yeah.
All the other coaches in there were, I'm convinced, were just showing up for a paycheck.
Had to be, bro. The way they treated like our lineups
Like, bro,
and
think
everything.
about it. Coach Cook literally got paid $110 grand to coach a fucking
Why
2-8
would you
team.
fuck up that job, bro? I don't understand. How would you fuck up that
Well,
job?
that's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, he's just like, you just suck. Like, you can't. There's no way you just like show up every day.
He was really good at Churchill, and then I don't know.
He was alright.
We may not have had the best athletes.
Yeah, I guess he was.
don't
But
have
there
the
was
best
there was still no reason for us to go 2-8.
No, there wasn't.
Especially like
regardless.
my junior year.
It really was really what it
Or
was.
our junior
is
year?
instead of putting like kids like where they should be, we were like fucking being put wherever they wanted it to be, and it didn't make any
Yeah.
sense. Like, you know.
And they thought like we were gonna instantly like we would sit day and night in our rooms learning the playbook that we got switched over from a fucking defensive position to an offensive position, and we'd learn that playbook
Or they'd
in a
fucking
night.
move me from left tackle to fucking right guard. Like, I didn't even
Have
know
you
what
learned a
fucking
whole
position.
position during spring season just to move you like 3 weeks into the actual season?
Yeah, I learned D tackle just to
It's
be
like the
moved onto O
smartest
line
planning
because
ever.
Kenji's bitch ass broke his arm.
They did that to everybody. They did that to me. They did that to like half of our like
and
O
then,
line.
and then promised me to move me back to D line after fucking so long, and then I ended up just getting fat as shit on O line. I was like, nigga, what? I was like in a prime position in fucking when I was on D tackle.
You were ankle deep in them. That's
I was
why.
really ankle deep in them.
Bro, Coach Hendricks was like, Cadena! Cadena!
Container.
And then they moved me over there, and then fucking Coach Hendricks would like never talk to me. I was like, nigga, why would you move me over here? I was like Coach
"Fuck
Woody's
you."
favorite, and then like y'all moved me over here to some fuck ass retard. Was fat as shit.
Hey, that's not cool, bro.
Can you like refrain from dropping the R word on the podcast?
Yeah,
That'd
bro.
be nice, bro.
I suffer from that.
My fault.
I
You
got
know,
that
hey,
tism, boy.
If you're retarded,
This is a family-friendly podcast, my guy. Can you chill out?
but they like
Bro,
leashed,
just say like
do we have that-
tarded.
we
Say
had
like
that one
motard
issue-
or something,
that
bro.
that one problem with what's her name?
Which one?
The bitch in Corpus. What's her name? Molly.
Oh my god.
I was like, bro, it was like
Bro, we said retarded, and I think her like she's retarded or her mom's retarded.
that's
or,
fuck.
like...
Okay, no, okay. You said I was bad. You're literally calling people retarded.
Dude. Well, she was retarded 100%.
I meant it figuratively.
Well, I have the retardation, so I can say it.
That's fair.
So she was. Let me say. I'll say like you can say it. Like stop. Like say your sentence, and then when you're about to say it, I'll say it for you.
Okay.
So like she was retarded as fuck, and then like we said retard. Well, she didn't look like she looked like she had Asperger's probably.
How do you look like you have Asperger's?
Yeah, what do you mean
Your
by that?
ass cheeks look like Heinz ketchup.
Is that like a statistical fact?
Honestly, I don't know.
Is there medical backing to that?
I
or
need
no?
numbers for that.
I don't know.
I don't
I think
know.
you're just. I think
Honestly,
you're
I
just
heard-
stereotyping.
I heard bitches with Asperger's got some grippy ass pussy.
I wouldn't fucking. You fucking Riley Carpenter tell you that shit or what?
Well, there are some fumes in this fucking set.
There's some
In
views
the
in
past
this
fucking
set.
5 minutes of this podcast, we're gonna have to be censored.
It said that they can control every single muscle in their vagina.
Are you just bullshitting? Because now I'm interested.
Yes, he's bro. There's no way you're genuinely believing him. Like, yo, I believe
No,
my
'cause-
expectations
no,
are already low.
no, okay, look,
There's no way.
look.
You're looking him in the eyes and you believe everything that he just fucking
No,
said.
no, because hear me out. This motherfucker knows shit that, like, I don't fucking even think anyone else should know, bro.
Bro, dude, just imagine.
It's
you're
like the
just,
stupidest
hitting,
shit,
You're just
and I was like,
hitting
of course
a girl
this
with
motherfucker would
Asperger's
know.
from the back, and she just starts explaining the quantitative life theory or whatever it's, or quantitative immortal theory to you. She's just like, yeah, like every time you die, you just get transferred to another universe, and you're just like, what? I'm trying to fuck.
You start crying while you're hitting, bro. She teaches you the meaning of life and shit.
She's all like, "Tang, it's like it's okay, it's okay."
It, like, hears her retard.
She like puts
Retardation.
her
Alright.
fucking like iPad out for you and shit.
We're going to hell for these jokes. I'm telling you all right now.
No, we're not, bro.
She puts her- hey,
We're
she
just
puts her kitty-
theorizing, bro.
We're
This is
getting
all
Reddit transcript.
this
It's
is
fucking
all
pearly
parody.
gates, bro.
theorizing. Okay?
If my girlfriend won't wear fucking kitty ears to the wedding reception on her fucking headphones, I'm not going,
It has to
bruh.
be the pink ones. It has to be the pink ones. I'm not accepting anything else.
Bro, they have to be light up too.
It's the neon ones.
And the whole time on replay, it has to be like,
Pitbull, bro.
Mr. 365, worldwide.
I think 305.
thought it was 365.
No, 305.
Damn.
That one Dynamite song, the one the creeper. Oh
Man. So we back in the mind.
No, bro, she has to listen. She has to listen to Fallen Kingdom for fucking 12 hours. The 12-hour playlist.
Bro, Captain Sparkles himself like shows up to the reception and he starts singing it and everything.
Aunt Venom pulls up, bro.
Bro, dude, how old are they now? They're like
In their 30s at
Pushing
least.
40s.
Isn't this guy does Minecraft?
He's like trans or some shit. He's like non-binary.
He does. I think he sings now. It's just like Adam. Like he just calls himself Adam or something like that.
I thought it was like Net Nobody.
Oh,
or
Net
some
Nobody,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know. He fell off. He became like kind of weird to me. He was cool when it was like him, Jerome, ASF.
Because he was accused of being like abusive towards like multiple girlfriends.
I just think they all got mad that he left them. Really? 'Cause
Yeah.
There's nothing like that really proved.
The baby mama, that girl. No, she was. I don't put any blame on Adam because I don't believe anything she says because she would do anything for clout, bro. She was like all hating on him, and, like she hopped on KSI's diss track, like even after the fact that they had a kid together and stuff like that. I think she used him for clout, but like with his first girlfriend, I heard there was like a lot of like verbal abuse or something.
Bro, you're the fucking kid that walks up to the fucking exhibit when they put a sign on it that says "Don't touch," and then you fucking touch it, and then you fuck it up.
For the audio listeners, Bash is playing with the fucking Legos we have on the
Bro,
desk.
you're the kid that leaves this fucking yellow grease stains on the Alamo.
He turned the Apollo 11 Lego set upside down, so now it's just resting on his head. He's continuing to play with everything.
Bro, do y'all remember when you went to the Alamo like during school and they're like, "Don't touch the wall or you'll leave grease stains"? You're like,
Dude,
what?
Did Ozzy Osbourne piss on the walls?
Yes, he literally pissed on the Alamo.
Is he still banned?
I'm
Yes, I'm pretty
100% sure.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a lifetime ban. Like, it's literally just
Probably.
still dies.
I mean, they're like, this motherfucker ain't gonna live too long, and he fucking lives till he's 100.
Yeah.
He is the dude, bro. He is the real vamp, the original OG. He's the OG vamp.
He was writing Rick Owens before Rick Owens was making Rick Owens.
Have you seen those clips of him on his, like, show in his house? And he's like, where's my beer case? Where's my beer case? And, like, his wife is like, you drank it already.
That's gonna be
And
you
he's
if
like,
you
you
keep abusing
stole
those
my
perks,
beer
boy.
case.
Keep abusing those fucking perks, dog.
You stole my beer case? Is that like that one
Did you
episode
drink
of
my
SpongeBob
beers?
where like he's like, "Did you eat my chocolate bar?" And his ass is his face is covered with the fucking chocolate.
At the campfire, he's like all yelling at him.
He's like, "SpongeBob, did you eat my chocolate bar?" No, and then SpongeBob's like all like getting bitched and ends up giving him
Has
his
him another
chocolate.
That's you after the last cacti, bro. You're like, did you drink the last cacti? Where's the cacti?
Fucking make them throw up and drink it out their mouth.
Did you drink lemon lime, bro? You know lemon lime's my fucking favorite.
Bro, those Bud Light hard seltzer sodas are so fucking good.
Not the sour ones. Don't get this. I haven't tried the sour ones. It's the regular like.
Yeah, I saw the
sodas.
sour. I haven't tried those either.
Apparently, like some of them are okay, but there's some bland flavors. It's the same thing with the Bangs. Like
Yeah.
there's some really good Bang seltzers, but the other ones are just way too thick and smell kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's my issue with most seltzers.
Bud
I
Light
like
seltzers.
Topo Chico seltzer, my favorite.
Tastes like
Bro,
water.
those Bud Light sodas literally taste exactly like soda.
We were out on the range.
Which ones?
They're called Bud Light seltzer sodas, bro. They literally, I'm not even joking, they have the orange sodas taste like a fucking Fanta. The Coke tastes like a Coke. The fucking cherry Coke tastes like a Coke. They're crazy.
They have a Sprite.
They have a Sprite one too.
Sounds like bullshit.
The Sprite one is probably like, it's not the best.
No, the Sprite
for a
one doesn't taste like a soda.
It doesn't
the other
taste like a
one-
soda, but I like it just because I like lemon lime stuff.
I don't know, bro. If we're drinking soda like seltzers, I think Topo Chico #1.
I don't know. I just feel like I like drinking seltzers, but like in public, I won't drink a seltzer because I
Topo's
feel
used to be my number
homosexual.
one.
I'll drink a seltzer, but I don't give a fuck.
The Corona
Like if I'm like at a
seltzer's
party, I'll drink a seltzer. But if I'm like at a bar, I will not drink a seltzer.
Oh yeah, I don't. That's different. Cause like you're at a bar.
At a
You
bar,
gotta drink a beer, bro.
Yeah, you gotta drink a beer at a bar.
Or
You're in
Jack
pub-
and
'cause beer's
beer,
gonna
or
get
I
you
go
fucked
either
up.
beer or Jack and Coke.
I won't
Like
drink a
you can.
But Jack and Coke gets too pricey too.
I'll just do straight whiskey.
Ooh, I respect that.
Beers are easier to
Gallon?
regulate your drunkenness with. That's why you sip on those when you're in
Yeah.
public.
But I just like this. Sometimes I just like drinking.
Or like a
sweet
whole bottle of
drink.
tequila.
Bro, I want to go to Margaritaville.
That
I'll
place.
Just get fucked up.
Is that the place that's on like Key West?
Yeah, Key West, that one in Vegas. That's the one Jimmy Buffett has a song about.
That's where old divorced women go.
Sounds like we're all like people over like 60 who are retired and drive Corvettes go.
No longer wish to see their kids.
My parents are supposed to go to like Reno or some shit.
Reno? Where's that at?
Nevada.
Bash is gonna
Or like Tahoe or some shit. I don't know.
blow a dude in
They have like
Margarita.
they have like reservations for some casino.
He's gonna blow that dude.
I ain't blowing no.
And it ain't nothing new.
There's not any flammable gas in here, bro. I see no gas.
Bro. You're like the fucking pet raccoon. You're always touching something.
He's changing the science of the set.
Radioactive.
It's like a metal sign that
Hey,
you
you
can
like
change.
you like Imagine Dragons?
Yes. Bro, let's do some magic.
Imagine dragging my balls in your fucking
I do
face,
every day.
faggot.
I do. I honestly, I'll wake up in the morning and be like, imagine Bash's nuts just dragging lengthwise
That's
from my
blasphemous.
toes to my mouth. And I just nut everywhere.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. I just thought we'd segment that. If you're fucking mentally unstable, seek help, and one of our professionals, experts, will listen to you and not give you any fucking actual real advice to how to deal with it. BetterHelp.com/Swamp Talk. Thank you. That concludes our fucking sponsor.
Bro, let's do some Imagine Dragons. What's it called? Karaoke.
Imagine Dragons karaoke. So we're just gonna be screaming the whole time because they said like.
Radioactive.
Is that like the last good song they had? I haven't heard from them since.
Honestly, I'm convinced they got their bag and did a dash.
I've heard more from the Chainsmokers
The
than.
Chainsmokers.
Oh my god.
But I don't even
totally
understand why
forgot
they're
about
even
them.
like so big. I saw like they did like the pre Super Bowl fucking concert.
Bro, do you think they were
And I
just
was like-
sitting outside of fucking 7-Eleven?
I was like, bro, you probably did that show for free, bro, and like no one was out, like no one like was actually like hyped to listen to them. Like, if you seen like the fucking like.
The last song I
There's-
remember from the Chainsmokers was with my left hand on your shoulder in the backseat of your Rover.
They made
oh
that
my
song?
god.
Wasn't that yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a Chainsmokers.
Something. Bashes never fucking women.
It sounds. They make. I feel like they make they make music for like those kids who like think they're like
They make music for choir kids.
Artsy kids.
they make music for like the hard the artsy kids who think they're hard.
No, they make
got the
music for the
Tumblr.
artsy kids that like didn't go through any pain to become the artsy kid. They're just like the
Yeah.
artsy kid because it's like cool and quirky.
It's the depressed Tumblr kids.
Yeah, there you
The
go.
Tumblr kids, bro.
Bro, I'm convinced like they were just sitting outside like a bowling alley, just smoking a bunch of cigs, and
It's-
somebody came by. I was like, "Are y'all the chain smokers?" And they're like, "Holy fucking shit, man! That's our name."
It's like those goth kids from South Park, the Vamps.
No, it's like, oh fuck, they're like they think they're the main character, but they're not.
Yeah.
Those are those kind of kids, bro.
Bro, that would be so funny. Like, just imagine just like those kids that would just go through their day like, "Oh my god, she's looking at me." Like the
Shit,
the
like it's a
those who will
movie and
not
some
be
shit.
named of
Bro,
the
I just
world.
watched like a TikTok and like they're like it was this guy in the back seat and they're heading home from school and I swear to God it's like this girl's driving them both, right? And the guy's in the back seat filming like what's going on. The guy in the passenger seat, like right next to the girl, he's like telling her, he's like, "Hey, you've been taking me home for a while." And he like perfectly timed it with like the song that was playing on the radio. So he's like, "You've been taking me home for a while and I just wanted to express my feelings to you. And I just want to say that I'm in love with you, blah, 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 blah," whatever her fucking name was. Like, "Are you in love with me?" And he's like right as he finishes saying that, he starts, like, the song, like, perfectly fit with what he was talking about. And they're like, and the guy in the backseat was like, like, bro, I thought this was a movie. And the girl was like, no.
That's like bringing a stereo to your window.
Bro.
You don't do that. It's not the 80s, my guy.
Bro.
But you know the funny shit is, women fucking love that shit.
I don't know.
That
They
girl did
do.
not eat that shit up.
No, bro, I'm telling you, women eat that shit up. Have you not seen the TikTok trend with the dude that's fucking dancing with the flowers and he walks up to the door and knocks on the door with the fucking bullshit flowers he just picked? and all the women are posted on their story, I will not accept nothing less. Like all the bitches in the comments are like, I won't accept nothing less. Like,
yeah, but then when it
I love
happens to
this.
them, and it's like some guy that's like,
That's what I'm
not
saying.
who
Like
they
then it happens to them, and it's not the guy that they wanted it to happen. Like
Yeah, because the guy they wanted to happen is like a dick, and they think they could change him. I don't
There's
know.
no
Bro.
way a
Women are
girl is
stupid.
rocking with bringing a security window unless you're her first.
okay, no, that's
boyfriend.
kind of weird. But I'm talking about like the flat, like that sappy shit, like that, like movie shit. Like they really do like some of that shit.
They do like it, but like the
why
guy.
do you think they watch the fucking movies so much, bro? They don't watch it because they don't like it.
It's
You know
called
what I mean?
emotional maturity, Gator. Maybe you'll learn that shit someday, son.
One day,
Get some
maybe in
bitches.
my 50s.
Maybe we'll
In
fucking treat
conclusion-
these
Maybe me and
women
Bash will
correctly.
settle down in our
In
like 70s
conclusion-
or 80s.
Y'all aren't settling down. I know.
I hate women.
Explain.
We know this.
Oh, hey, he's back.
Wait. But
Explain.
except for one.
Your misogyny is the reason why our YouTube videos get disliked, Sebastian.
Well, I'm not even joking you. I think every single one of your YouTube videos has one
No,
dislike.
like no, genuinely.
Hey,
like,
you know who it is, bro?
It's a fact.
Is it him?
It's probably her, bro.
That's what I thought.
She my biggest hater, but it's okay.
Or
Hey.
maybe it's just a fact that
Biggest
you
hater is always
constantly
the best
berate
fan.
women.
It's okay, bro. Maybe if her boyfriend did look like a fucking retard who fucking farms every fucking week, you know, it wouldn't be my fucking fault.
Bro, you're always bringing the bad vibes in the cast. Just start
Hey, it's a
fucking
good
beefing, man.
vibe. I'm
He
just
looks like, dude. He looks like fucking Joe Dirt's involuntary son.
He looks like a fucking. He looks like he lived in Tennessee for
I
like
don't even
all of
know
his
this
life.
Man, you're airing his shit out.
No, he looked like his fucking inbred fucking family owns a farm in Tennessee.
He looked like he borrowed a rat's fucking like dentures. That's what it looked like.
You're
bro.
violating this man.
His fucking face was fucked. He had like 2 hairs coming out of his chin. I swear to God.
I haven't
just
seen
went
his
through
teeth, but I'm
puberty.
sure he's missing at least the middle one.
Homeboy, if you're listening, I think you're a cool guy. You sound like a chill dude to me.
Nah.
I mean, you could have fucking credit card swiped those 2 front teeth any day of the week, if you know what I mean. Just fucking swipe.
Bro,
debit
doesn't
or
probably
credit.
even have a credit card.
Jeez.
You know how those motherfuckers be. They be
What do you mean
putting-
by that? What do you
ankle
mean by
deep.
those motherfuckers?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Is it just because he's black?
He's not black. He's not black, bro.
Bro, I'm uncomfortable.
Be different if he's black. I'd pay respect to him. Be more respectful.
So you're saying you would respect a black man
Over a
more than-
white
I'm
man?
gonna have to.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought he was Tejano. He's not
No.
Tejano?
No.
Oh, I thought he was rocking that Tejano fit, pendejo.
Hell no, bro. He had the fucking like racist little fucking.
Oh, that is true. He had the
Mustache.
reverse Hitler where the fucking stash doesn't even connect.
He did it. Nah, why are we cutting on this guy? Anyways, yeah, bro.
Bro, I
I'm,
haven't
not,
cut up on somebody this bad in so long.
I'm not misogynistic.
I don't even know the man, bro.
Right? I don't even I've never
Per
even had a
se.
conversation with him. I just saw a picture.
Bro, woke up today and fucking chose violence.
Yeah,
Bro, that's the thing. Like our roasts have evolved so much. Like to roast somebody, I used to kind of at least probably have to know you to fucking just like roast. the
fuck
shit
no,
out
bro.
of
We
you.
just looked at one photo
Now,
of this
bro,
guy,
we just
bro.
fucking look at a picture and be like, bro, your mom.
I
Probably
already
fucked your
knew.
uncle.
It's because like we've learned so many like different types and personalities of people
Yeah. we
that
can
now
just, like,
once we can
it.
see a photo, we're like, I know exactly what this person's like.
Because there's a
We're
social
like-
awareness.
We're like, yeah, that dude definitely huffed his brother's underwear.
You're
Nah,
fucked.
it's like I don't know.
You're fucked.
I wouldn't say I'm misogynistic per se. I just hate the way
I
women
think
of our
you-
generation
I think
are.
you
Why?
have
What, in what
misogynist
sense?
tendencies,
In
Sebastian.
like what way?
It's just they make a lot of like generalized excuses for their own
But
stupidity.
you're generalizing
Like they're-
them by saying they. Like how do you not see the irony?
Like their
Because I
excuses
feel
for their
like-
actions.
I'm saying they as like generalizing because like
But you're complaining about them generalizing while you're generalizing them.
well
Do you
yeah
not-
because they deserve to be
Like,
generalized.
listen, I'm trying.
No, I get what you're
I'm
saying.
trying
I
to,
get
like,
it.
connect with you, bro.
This is bothering
I'm
me.
trying to show you, my guy.
I fixed that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but like it's fair for me to say that they're all generally making dumb shit because it's like a majority of the women
So let me
like,
get
that I
this
follow
straight.
at least.
No, I'm just.
And I follow like a lot of people from like high school. So I could say that a majority of the bitches I follow are my spam. So I could generalize them.
Explain.
Generally make
Uh huh.
I'll
dumb
never.
decisions
Uh huh.
yet blame other fucking things for their dumbass mistakes.
So I have a question here.
Okay.
Sexual assault.
Okay. What are we doing with
What
sexual
does that
assault?
have to do?
Yeah, what does that have to do with?
Okay, no, let me explain.
Okay, that's why I'm
Let me
interested.
explain.
I'm interested. I just wanted to know. That's why I asked. I asked, what does
Let me
that have to do with this?
explain.
Bro, you better have a good ass segue.
Yeah, let me see what this is going.
Let
me sit
box
up,
my
bro.
way out of this. Oh my
What are you
god.
doing? Why are you slamming your legs on the table? What is wrong with you? Like, do you have like Tourette's or something?
I just
There's no reason.
I just
for
have,
you
like-
to be slamming it over and over again on the table.
I was flipping it over.
All right, let me box myself out of this corner.
Okay.
Let me hit a quick 90 over your head. I'll ramp up, pump you in the face real quick. Okay.
Okay. Playing Fortnite.
Are you saying that women are making excuses about being sexually assaulted?
No.
So then,
I don't know if that was said anywhere.
I don't think any of the bitches
Well,
that
that's a-
I'm talking about.
that's what you just said.
How did I just say that?
You just said that.
When did I say that?
You were just saying you're like women that get sexually assaulted. They just make up excuses.
I didn't say that.
And I was like
said
Sebastian,
women are just
and
stupid.
that's why I asked you the question, and I was so confused.
I never said anything.
I
about
don't think you
women
dug yourself out of the hole. You made everybody else's hole deeper.
being- What do you mean? I never said anything about sexual assault, bro. That had nothing to do with it. They just make poor decisions. That's all I was saying.
Bro,
And then
it's
they
looking like
blame
the
every
Halls
other one
movie
else
in
here.
Oh, well, I'm gonna say. Well, what I was trying to say is that like what you're saying, like it can go down a deeper hole. That's like, it's not like what you're. I get what you're saying, but what
Like
I'm trying-
obviously, sexual assault's not their fault. They're getting sexually assaulted. But I'm saying like, when they get too fucking drunk, and then they fucking go to the hospital like fucking Jazz does, and I'm like, well, if you're fucking 5'5" and you're fucking 100 pounds, and you drank a whole bottle of fucking vodka, and you pre-gamed and then you smoked as well, and you think you could just go party for like 7 or fucking 8 hours the whole night, and then not expect to get fucking hospitalized? Like,
Yeah, but that's not something of the growth. That's like something you have to teach the dudes just not to fucking be predators, bro.
what are you talking about? I'm not even talking about sexual assault. I'm just talking about like them.
Yeah, but you're saying.
Yeah, but you're
like,
saying like if they get too drunk and they go to the hospital and they get fucked up, like that's still them making a fucked up decision.
Yeah.
But what if they get too fucked up and then they get raped?
Oh, that's different. Then that's not their
But
fault,
Then
yeah.
how is that different though? They
what-
still
what
made the
you're
decision to
saying
get
is
fucked up. That's
that
what I'm
they shouldn't put
saying.
themselves in that situation, but I don't think they should have.
They
to
should
go
have to.
out.
That's
what
different,
and
though.
Like-
expect that to happen to them. Like they shouldn't have to prepare themselves. to,
No,
like,
I
defend
mean they should
themselves.
have people around them that are not as drunk. That's
That is
simple.
true. That is.
You got to
true.
prepare yourself and know who you're with.
But
and
then,
having
but
the
then
right
you're put in
people
the
around you.
situation with us. They thought the homie was good.
Like I would trust
Yeah.
y'all.
But
At
what
the
about
end
what
of the
about
day,
what about
bro,
the, what about what happened? Like she thought the homie was good. Like
Okay, who are we even talking about?
What do you mean?
one who may not be named.
Oh,
Like, what about
okay,
that
but why would you
situation?
trust him with the most sus motherfucker ever? I would, if
But
I was there, I
because-
would have not let that slide.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I don't know. Like, cause we all just
Well, I would first of all,
I don't think it's not as black and white
As we think,
as you
yeah.
think it
Yeah,
is.
you know, it's like common sense, but like in the thing you are like, what's the word for it?
I
Like-
see what you're saying. That like there's certain situations that you should avoid, but at the same time, you can't predict that shit. Like it's not predictable.
Yeah, but it's like there's a lot of easily avoidable situations that like bitches just like
You say that,
can't
but
avoid.
like it's I don't know. I don't
No,
know
no, I'm
that
just
I
saying
agree.
like also like the women like that I'm talking about specifically are like they do it repetitively.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like
It's like you
they
haven't
see
learned
like
after
they
the
see what
first
they
time?
did and they just keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
insanity. That's pure. That's
I'm
the
just like-
definition of insanity.
I'm just like, bro, like you complain about it and then you do it again and then you're like, damn, I'm gonna do it again. Like what? Like bitch, like,
It's like
you,
the actual definition of insanity is when you see your patterns and you
when you
don't do
expect
anything.
different results
Exactly.
from the same test.
it's like fuck, I don't want to strange name drop, but it's like one of the baddest girls that like from like our high school, but she's like completely psychotic.
Are we
And then
talking
she-
about LDT?
No, wait, I don't know. Talking about
Oh my god!
right? She's like completely like psychotic, and she's like
But in like a
embraces.
hot
She
way.
like she doesn't do it in a hot way. It's a fucking like crazy way, bro.
Oh really?
She's
just like
psychotic, and she like openly says like I'm toxic, and like that's.
oh, he's like
gross.
a la toxica, get at me like that.
I'm
Like,
okay with
la
that.
mami,
No,
la
there's nothing wrong with
toxica.
toxic women.
Bro,
Yeah, but I'm like,
okay,
bro, like, and then
there's
they're
a
like,
difference between
I want a
toxic women-
relationship with a guy, and but then like they're over here fucking doing some toxic shit, like right now, I feel like a lot of dudes are like in the moment where like they're just like growing and they're like don't want that shit.
Yeah,
They
especially
don't want
like
to deal with that shit.
especially when you're in college or something. You
Like,
really
you have a lot of other shit to deal with. I don't want to fucking deal with some bitch
especially
that's
if you're
like.
trying to. Depends on what you want though. Like if you're just trying to hook up, that's cool. But if you're
Yeah.
just trying to have a relationship, that's totally different.
Yeah,
You
it's
can be
different.
emotionally mature and still be toxic, though.
That's true. You
But
can be doing
bitches
it
all,
on
You can
like-
just be a
purpose.
shit
You can
person.
just be doing it on purpose.
Bitches
yeah.
all really want a long term relationship, but like
They say that, but they don't. They just want somebody to provide for them, but not have to do the same.
that's somewhat true with what I've heard, but.
I don't think it's in a sense.
It's
that
not. It's not all of them. That's not 100% all of them.
It's getting the
'Cause I've-
emotional attention.
Yeah, I've
They
definitely
want-
met. I've definitely met women in like that are 100% not.
I
like
think
that.
I think both men and women do it. Like they
Yeah,
get
especially-
into like a fling
a
just
lot of
for the
men do it.
attention.
A lot of men do it, but in a sexual sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just want it. They're like, oh, I'm just here for the relationship for sex.
Yeah.
Do you think hormones have to like have a way to do with the way?
I think yeah, because think about it. Women
Well, all
are
these
doing it
bitches
for the
have a lot of
safety.
fucking
Women,
hormone
women,
imbalances.
Think about it. Like when a
What's up?
woman gets with a rich man, she's doing it for the safety. When a rich man gets with a beautiful woman, he's doing it for the sex. That's his hormones acting on trying to reproduce, and that's her hormones acting on trying to feel
It's
I
just
think at the
like
same
primal
time-
like activities, really though.
you should still be intelligent enough to be able to differentiate from your like impulsive
and that's the
impulsive,
thing, like,
nature.
Love or lust? Are we
when
talking
people
about
when
lust now?
people say like there's that person, like those thoughts in your brain, like that's not you, like that's
Thoughts?
true, like that's just an impulse.
Having
like,
those
thoughts.
thoughts isn't a bad thing.
Exactly,
bro.
like,
it's the
it's-
fact that you can differentiate that that's not a good thing that you should do.
exactly, like it's being able to after that
Yeah.
thought having a
I
second.
don't know,
thought.
but I have this thing where it's just like I don't want to say like okay. I think we don't know how to like control our feelings, our emotions. Like we don't know like
well, yeah, I mean
we don't know how to handle their
We're
emotions.
still only a
And so
quarter
like
way through our life.
as dudes, like we hide our emotions, right? But like
Mhm.
girls, they just like blame other things because of their emotions. Does that make sense?
Well, it's because
do you
women are
mean?
giving almost more of a scapegoat. Like they're
Yeah.
not.
It's easier to blame something else than to be like, damn, maybe I'm just
because
like
it's
kinda
almost
fucked.
like you could call this like the dad the dad theory, I guess. The dad never wants to hit his daughter. Never wants to spank her. He doesn't.
I'll beat him, bitch ass.
The dad he beats the daughter. He beats the son. He hits the son.
Yeah.
Spanks him. Tells him what to do. The thing is, the daughter at the end will be more aggressive and louder towards the dad. And
Because
be
she
more
could,
talkative
because you can walk over her. She feels like she can
because
walk over him.
she was never hit by him and taught wrong. But the son will abide by the dad and
It's
listen.
not true, bro. I just had a, like,
I don't think you
very
need to be
vocal
hit to be
conversation.
taught
Oh no, I'm not
discipline.
telling you need to be hit, but I'm saying when you see the definite difference. And
I think it's because there's no balance between how they teach their kids.
And that's the thing, like when there's a daughter, it's almost like, oh, she's a girl, she's going through these things.
I feel
let
like
her
we
do
shouldn't
her. Like,
even
we
be-
don't know what she's
Yeah.
going through. Like
I
that's the
feel
thing
like-
of a male.
I feel like I won't hit my kids. Like I'm saying this now, but like
I'll
I
fucking
might
beat
do
the
it.
fuck out of them.
I'm
I'm not gonna beat my kids. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fucking
I
put
don't
some.
know.
Beat 'em,
I'll put
but-
some harsh punishments on
I don't
them.
think there's anything wrong
where,
with
like, they
physically
fucking, like,
disciplining your
damn.
kids to an extent, but I think I'm just
I'm
gonna
not
try
gonna
and
fucking
teach
walk
them.
up and bare hands.
But also,
slap
I
them
don't
in the
want to
face.
fucking like get my kids to be scared of me. Like I want them to come to me and like be real with me.
I'd
and
rather
shit.
have my kids
respect
be
that.
more upset with the fact that they did something wrong.
No,
than-
like yeah,
than be
I'm
scared
talking
of
about
the
like I'll put some like real
consequences.
strict punishment on them. Like I'll fucking turn off the Wi. I don't know
Yeah.
if the Wi-Fi. I probably can't turn off the Wi-Fi, but I'll find
Ooh, I
something that they
respect
fucking.
Josh.
What?
I'd rather them be scared that they did something wrong than the consequences.
Yeah, I want them to be able to understand like why I'm like because I care so much that I want them to do better and I
But-
want them to see themselves that way.
But
That's the way I want to think about it.
Like, what becomes wrong at that point? Like, is it just the laws? Is that what's wrong?
That's
Is
what I
that
want. I
makes
want
it
them to learn
moral?
from. I don't want to be the one to tell them. I want them to learn for themselves, so that they're not always going to be looking to me for
But
the
within
answers.
itself, that's not the point of being a parent. The point of being a parent is to teach them how to be society.
you give them the structure to learn. That's how you lean in and still at the same time guide them.
Yeah, but if they're not if they're not society normal, then by 4 they're fucking. Gonna
I'd rather
be left
have
out by
them
the
be happy
peers.
than like be society's like produce.
Yes, but the thing is about being a human is you need society. Like you need other people. You need human interaction.
You need the like the
like
social
that's the
interaction.
whole thing of being a human.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, you don't need to like have them change themselves.
But
to
that's
fit
the
it.
thing. Like they're nothing. They're nothing. They are
can,
nothing.
They can still learn the interaction aspects, but they don't need to be like
think
integrated
about it
into it.
like a kid is an empty cup, and whatever you put into it, that's what it becomes. So if you put ginger ale and vodka in there, it's a ginger ale and vodka. If you put just ginger ale, it's just ginger ale. Whatever you're doing with that kid, he's a blank slate when he comes out. He's
I just
nothing.
know,
He
like,
knows nothing.
hopefully by the
Whatever you
time
teach him
I'm
is
a
what he's gonna
kid,
become.
before, like, hopefully by the time I'm like a parent, like I have like a game plan, you know.
Being a parent is
I feel
literally
like
all
it's
you're doing
worse.
is making a person and telling it what it is. Like they don't have no free will over what they are.
I feel like, but like I feel like when like people are parents, are like when they go into parentship, they have like no clue, no like game plan of like how to like approach parenting, and that they're just guessing and seeing what works.
I don't
that's what really
I don't really
fucks up
want
kids.
kids because I think it's such a
It's
big
scary.
responsibility.
I just
that
want
it's so
two, bro.
important that you raise your kids correctly. That I don't
I'd
want
rather adopt a kid. I'd rather get a Filipino or something.
I want
don't want to fucking put no more white power in the world. You know? I gotta get me a Filipino.
I want two, bro. I want like a boy and a girl. And a
So
perfect
I
boy.
have this question: is it racist if I adopt a black kid?
No.
If you adopt him because he's black, then yes.
Well, because then you're technically buying a black person.
Not well. Yeah.
You're no. You're not,
Yeah.
You don't pay for the kid. You pay for the.
Like their living expenses and shit, though.
Yeah, I don't think that you pay a fee when you adopt. You pay the.
You
pay
pay like
the
a f-
papers.
You pay for the papers and shit. Yeah.
Like you pay for the.
Papeles, like ¿dónde está papeles?
God damn it.
Have you ever been asked that?
No, bro. I don't even
I
speak
have
Spanish.
definitely asked you that before.
Have you asked me that?
100%.
Bro, it's so dumb though. Like, I don't even speak Spanish. It's like, bro, what?
Bro, I used to stand. I remember because I was fat, and there would always be these fat Mexican kids running in the back. It was Jose and fucking Aldo, bro.
Jose
And we would-
Fernandez?
Yes,
I don't know
Luigi.
that. Schmeek.
Yes, and so we were running, and I'd be behind them, and they'd be like, La migra, vámonos, pinche pendejos.
They would laugh at that
And
shit.
they're like, shut the fuck up, güero.
I love
that
Schmeek.
shit
Where
was
is
so
Schmeek at?
funny.
Free Schmeek.
I love football practice. They just fuck like, dude. Literally, it was just an hour and a half of just stand up. Like it was just seeing who was gonna say the funniest joke that day.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck was gonna mumble under their breath something to Coach Hendricks that was gonna make
Fat
all of
fuck.
us die.
Have us do sprints after practice because we were laughing.
I remember one time me and Pete were going against each other, and he goes up to the line, and we're doing one-on-ones, and he goes Driscoll style, and I was like, yo, and then so we go easy as fuck on each other, and so we finished, and Coach Hendricks like, you boys are fucking pillow fighting out here, and then fucking Pete's like, yeah, where's your little ass dick? Bro, and I was like, what the fuck did you say that for? And Coach was like, what did you say to me? And he was like, nothing, Coach. I didn't say anything.
You know damn well he heard that shit.
Bro, I was like, damn, that must hurt your fucking insides as a man. Just a fucking kid being like, got a little ass dick.
Yeah, where's fucking Nana Kendrick?
Who was that senior when we were freshmen that was arguing with him when he was a receiver coach?
Fucking Nads.
Yeah, it's like he was like yelling at him like to go find his dick or some shit.
Oh, yeah, so they were doing fucking...
What happened to Al Fury? Did somebody sell like I fucked your daughter to Coach Al Fury?
Oh,
that's a
no. I think
violation.
somebody would have... I think they would have got their ass beat.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit happened.
fucked.
Coach Alves is like... He's like the dude from You, like Joe. That's
Yeah.
who he reminds me of.
He's a chill dude, but you don't fucking piss him off, bro.
Bro, he's like one dude I feel like he would just run you over with his fucking lawnmower. Just chop you
Oh,
to pieces.
fuck.
Just chop your dick off.
I'm fucking done.
He puts it on like 4
Who's
like
the one
3
who
inches.
got on Coach Braun? I remember someone got on Coach Braun.
Oh, I used to fucking roast his ass.
Brian, Coach. I think Brian Brown got
Old
on Coach
egghead
Braun.
ass
Coach
boy.
Brown was chill, bro. There was no reason.
Old egghead ass.
Fuck Coach Braun. He was a
Bro,
bitch.
his class was so fun.
Such a pushover.
His class was so cake. We would just do. It would be me, you, and Saber,
Yeah.
and we would just chill. Be like, hey, where's
Who
the
else was in
fucking
that
answers?
class?
Like, where's the fucking answers, coach?
Coach would just hand.
Oh,
them
we
to
had
us.
Rocket, bro.
Oh, we had Rocket in that class.
Rocket.
He would just make fun of Rocket the whole time. I was
Hey,
like,
Rocket,
bro,
nice
Rocket.
grill, bro. He had like the foil on his teeth and shit.
Yeah. No, it was like a real grill, but I don't think it was like a real like gold.
He bought it online for like $20.
It was on
Is this
AliExpress.
factual information or are you fucking pocket watching?
I don't know. I don't think the way he carried himself, he had a real grill. That wouldn't make sense.
Is there facts, bro? Or are you being a hater?
Bro, I work with this dude at Walmart who was a fucking former pimp.
Former?
A former pimp. He's from New Orleans.
What
bro.
life do you have to live to where you're former?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what? Because I was talking about, because we said something about being a pimp, and I was like, oh, I got a pimp walk, and they're like, bro, you know nothing about pimping. I was like, bro, I invented pimping. And they're like, what's the first rule about pimping? I said, hit your bitch. And they're like, no, you gotta test the product, bro. What do you mean? I was like, yeah, I don't know shit. And then so this kid walks up, and he's like, this dude, he's not a kid, but he like walks up, and he's like, yeah, bro, I used to be a pimp. And I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me? He's like, I used to be a pimp. And I'm like, what? Explain. He's like, yeah, bro, I used to have 2 hoes, just 2. And I was like, so were you like a mini pimp or like what were you? And he was like, no, I was a pimp. And so he's like, yeah, this one hoe, she started falling in love with me. She was suck dick the best. And I was like, bro, what fucking area of the United States are you fucking from? What is this? Like, I've never heard this shit in my life. And he's like, yeah, bro, she just started falling in love with me. And I had my baby mama and everything living at the crib, and she started going crazy.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, oh my fucking God. And then like an hour or 2 later, he's like, damn, bro, I'm trying to get that girl's number. And I'm like, fuck, bro, you trying to fuck every girl in here? And he's like, yeah, I gotta be careful though, cause my girl at the house and shit. And I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Hey, bro, whatever you got going on, it's working.
So I was like,
shit, I mean, if you're happy, bro, if you're happy.
I was like, do your thing, I guess, bro, but pimping ain't easy, you know?
I guess.
Bro, just imagine being a pimp, though. I always wondered that, like, do you really gotta test every piece of product?
First of all, how do you fall in love with
It's really
your pimp?
gross, bro.
Like, bro, what if it looks like he's like,
don't
what
have
if it looks like the Krabby Patty that they served to the fucking health inspector? What if it fucking looks like that? Do you remember when it had the barnacles and shit coming off of it and it just looked gray?
It was like the mush.
Like, imagine if it looked like that. You testing that? I'm selling that $10 a pop.
Do you remember that one SpongeBob episode where they started making all the patties out of paper? Like they were like printing it out of the copy machines,
yeah.
and like SpongeBob was working in the cubicle, like making.
Oh
making the
my
Krabby
God,
Patties.
yeah.
Bro, dude, 90s to 2000s era SpongeBob had some of the best writing.
Bro, now it's all like, oh, SpongeBob's out here blowing Patrick, bro. It's fucking, the squirrel's a gay dude also. You're like, what? I thought she was a woman, bro. So everyone out here going different, dog.
Is it canonical that Sandy Cheeks has transitioned to a male?
No.
All I'm going to say is David Hasselhoff blew her shit out in the movie.
Bro, David Hasselhoff was like literally fucking 30 times her size.
I'm just saying,
Bro,
bro.
they were able to ride on his peck like he was fucking Noah's Ark. Yeah, do you remember when he became like
He squeezed those tits, boy. He was like, firing, 3.
his muscles like
Oh.
started like moving out the jet engines and shit, bro. You know they made like a real like massive scale like, recreation of David Hasselhoff's like body for that scene.
What?
Like it was just literally a large mechanical like synthetic
chest?
like no like the whole body it was like at
What?
least like 8 feet tall, bro.
That's crazy.
And that's the scene they used for when they all like hop on his back
Uh-huh.
and he's like swimming through it like he's a fucking jet ski.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used that for the scene, and so I guess for the post production, like they just like threw and animated the I guess the CG characters onto his model.
So crazy. Bro, when you watch that movie and then you watch like an actual like episode of SpongeBob, you're like, I don't even want to watch an episode. I just want to watch the movie. It's like it looks so much better.
Do you remember the Atlantis one?
Yes.
where David Bowie was the main character, like the king of it. Was he? No, he wasn't the king of Atlantis, because the king of Atlantis was that mermaid dude.
Yeah.
So what did he do? That wasn't Atlantis. Was it Atlantis?
It was this lost city of Atlantis, I thought.
So then what? Where? How come the king and the
That was
and
Neptune.
the daughter?
That was Neptune.
Oh,
This is what I'm talking about,
Neptune.
bro. This is what I'm trying to convey on the
are
This is what I'm trying to convey on the
for
podcast.
Our food. Cigarettes are food for broken souls. Oh my fucking god.
14-year-old girls, bro.
If you were a fucking white girl that smoked a cigarette at the age of 14 years old, you now either work at Hooters or Denny's. No in between.
Shit, we were smoking blunts and milds back then.
Hooters or Denny's? That's a really two
Because you
different
either want to show off your body that looks pretty good, or you look like fucking Honey Boo Boo shit. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
You respect it?
I respect that.
I respect it also.
That's honestly a fair statement.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Like what kind of fair? Like fair like the
think
Queen's
it's-
face fair, or like fair like Meghan
As fair
Markle
as
fair?
democracy.
It's just not fair when you think about it.
Exactly.
Especially our democracy. We're not even really in a democracy.
Oh, we're a democratic republic.
Exactly. Or it's like, yeah. Honestly, I think we should just be authoritative. Or-
Authoritative republic. That's
Nah.
You want to be
Nah,
authoritative?
an authoritative democracy.
I was about to, I don't know, bro.
That sounds
Authoritative. That's like
Because like you just vote in the one guy, you know.
that's basically anything with authoritative is pushing the lines like totalitarianism.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I think they should have it where it's like an authoritative sense where like one guy should be to blame, but they have like a.
But then people could just make a scapegoat every year and then still continue to run it.
Yeah.
That's super abusable.
I don't know. It's just like you need one person to blame, so then. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just-
bro. Fuck Biden and the gas prices.
Oh, so now he fucking says it. Fucking 2 years after voted for the dickhead.
this guy.
Amen.
Bro, it's almost like Trump literally called this shit like 2 years ago.
I didn't like Trump.
Oh my god, you
still
didn't like
don't.
the guy.
You're a
oh,
sheeple.
Boo fucking who?
We need to vote Andrew Yang game.
I'm just saying, bro, like at some point
Free
when do your
Andrew Yang.
emotions become less worth
Bro,
a
if you
dollar?
don't like any candidates, just don't vote.
Exactly, like when does your emotions become less than your dollar's worth, you know? Like your emotions worth more than your money?
That's like people voting for Trump because they don't like Biden. That's
It's like
the
it's like
same
me, it's like a
exact thing.
racist like you're literally doing what the racists do for Trump.
I was
If you
being
don't
racist.
understand that, you're literally doing exactly
No,
what they are.
I'm agreeing with you. I was being completely racist. What are you gonna do about it?
It's like, you were being racist.
But it's not even like. But is it?
What the fuck?
But is it
fuck, bro?
but is it considered racist if it's against white people?
No, it's not. I mean, anything could
it's
be
not.
racist.
It's not
I mean,
racist.
honestly, technically, there is no such thing as racism
Towards white
because we're
people?
we're all one race. There could be such thing as like
that's not true.
culturism.
We're all one species.
No, we're one race.
We're all
The
species. we're
human
species.
race.
But the human race
That's
is
a species. What
It's a
race? Like
species.
But
then what is
race
an
is a
alien
different
race?
definition. Species is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, it's just like a generalized word.
Wouldn't it just be a culture
No.
I mean,
or a place where you come from?
well,
It couldn't be
it
race.
depends
It
on
doesn't
what
even
you're
make
trying
sense.
to describe. A culture is how someone is raised, and a race is
Or
like
nationality. That's how I say it. Nationality.
well, you can be of any race from any nationality.
But you also could be from a different nationality and also a different ethnicity at the same time.
Yeah.
I thought nationality was like.
Nationality is from what
Nationality is
nation
where
you're
you're
from.
from.
Like we're so our
That makes
nationality
sense.
is American.
Yeah, we're
right?
Yeah.
Americans.
And then if we we're from Cuba, our nationality would be Cuban.
My race is white, but my ethnicity is Hispanic.
Oh, like my race is black.
Okay, that's yeah, sure.
I'm
Yeah.
transracial.
Sure,
Did I
bro.
not announce that with y'all?
Also transracial. I agree with you. I remember.
I
that.
mean, it's just like they can't. I mean,
they can't disown it. They can't
right?
disown
It's
it.
just like the train. If they say no, then they have to say no to the trannies.
That's kind of racist.
Bro, we can say tranny now.
No.
We can
No,
say
no,
tranny,
you
tranny,
can't.
tranny,
Can we say
tranny,
tranny?
tranny, tranny,
Just
tranny,
if we're
tranny, tranny,
transracial?
tranny,
Oh,
tranny,
wait,
tranny with a
'cause we're
baseball bat. Yo,
trannies.
way yeah,
Wait,
way
we're
yeah,
trannies.
tranny, tranny, tranny
We
with a
can't
baseball
say
bat. Yo,
trannies.
way yeah, way yeah.
That's a great movement. I just like to make a point that this man Chance is kind of brilliant.
Bro, honestly, me and Bash are about to run the game. Let's make.
I'm gonna make
TikTok.
transracial like
I need to make a TikTok now, bro.
Like an official document that says we have.
We're gonna write up a
transracially
document.
Transferred to.
Bro, we
being
should write
black.
up a document and then make a YouTube video about our transracialism. That just sounds so fucking
We're
stupid.
gonna get canceled, but it's like also.
But it would cancel us up. That's
But
that's
like,
the whole point
hear me
of
out.
it.
Hear me out. But
The
it's
whole
like,
point of
have
it
you
is
watched those
canceling
videos
up.
where it's like, white or black men as a whole are failing? And it's
Yo,
like, and it's like, nah, we up. And then woke up, sip and walk.
No, bro, we come in with like a certificate that says official transracialism or something like that, and it says like black at race or something.
Nah, we up, bro. We're all switching sides to make black men better. Like, look, if I'm black, they're already up. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
probably the
respect
greatest
it.
human to ever live.
I mean, honestly, if I looked at you, I'd think you're Polynesian, but that's just me.
It's kind of racially driven. I don't
Why
like
is that?
I don't appreciate that.
Why? Just because you look like
Racist.
fucking Maui?
That's racist.
This whole podcast has been racially driven.
Bro,
No.
just if you think it is, bro. You can be whatever
If
you
you
want.
can't take the joke, bro,
You're just like Will Smith.
you just like Will Smith.
And that's
bro.
a callback.
Fuck, you got me there.
That's a
Yeah,
callback.
That is a callback.
Fuck.
That is a callback. Hey, plus 5 points for callback. Keep the score.
Boom.
I think we're probably at negative 15 at this point.
Yeah, we're down with that.
Yeah, we were down at the fucking quarter, bro.
Think about down, bro. A lot of motherfuckers are down right now, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, everyone's down right now.
That's a down month.
Bro, it's just like the economy's shit. Everyone's fucking like.
Gas prices are ridiculously high.
I think everyone's just trying to fucking just make it to summer, bro. It's like everyone forgot about COVID too, like just gone.
I don't even think COVID existed.
Like, I'm convinced it was just a fever dream at this point.
I'm cool with it existing though, because I was making a hell of money during COVID.
No shit.
Real talk.
Bro, it's so weird now. Like you literally don't hear you don't hear shit about it. It's just Russia and Ukraine now.
This is Russia, Ukraine. And
It's
Chris
like
Rock.
the next news cycle, but that news cycle took two
Bro,
fucking
honestly,
years.
what pissed me off about this week is that Chris Rock and Will Smith's fucking shit was talked about and was like all over my social media the entire week.
Like, I literally
bro.
just generally don't care.
I don't
at
give
all.
a fuck, bro. It was cool. It had its moment, but it's like
That's
it
what,
should,
bro. I just don't
it
think you're
shouldn't last a
realizing
week,
like
bro.
it's because you're not like an older person. Like what that did is it changed because like
no, but
it
I feel like
changes shit.
I feel like remember how we were
It
talking
does.
about.
it really
Anything, I think,
does.
is
Remember how we were
changed.
talking about how like
It doesn't change
How,
anything
like,
for Will Smith's career, but
the
it changes
news-
what people think about
I
happens
think it's
on TV.
it's
No,
only
no,
gonna
no.
change anything
Hear
if
me
you
out, hear
actually
me out.
give a shit, bro.
That's the and everyone gives a shit. That's the
I
whole
don't.
fucking problem. Like if we don't give a shit, but
We're so
everyone on the
broken.
internet is posting about it, so everyone gives a shit.
No. Hear me out.
That's the whole
Remember how we
point.
talked about one time, like on a podcast earlier, like one of our earlier podcasts, where like we're just being distracted by this like fucking fuck ass media instead of looking like at the real shit that's happening. in the world?
You think that's happening right now while
Yes.
Russia's is actually.
You're telling me
doing
there's
a-
like 4 days worth of fucking news that we didn't get because all we were getting shoved in our fucking face was a stupid ass fucking.
I mean, it just depends on
conflict.
what you look at. Because if I
Especially with it being a Hollywood fucking like
That's it.
event,
yeah,
and Hollywood's mostly
That's why I don't pay
Illuminati.
attention to anything celebrities do outside of their work, outside of their
I
acting.
pay attention to it, but it's like when it's something like really mainstream and like my grandma probably knows what the fuck happened, then like I don't give a fuck for it.
Yeah,
I try to separate the artist from the person.
Because now like all I see like I'd wake up in the morning and my dad's like over here talking about it and like on Facebook and shit. I'm like, bro, if it's on Facebook, like this shit gay.
Yeah,
Respectfully.
I deactivated all my Facebooks.
That shit's so lame, bro. It's like if my grandma and like my fucking uncle and aunt know, it's just like already like not even real news at this point. At this point, it kind of I feel like it is fake, but then I was like also like don't know if it's fake.
I get what you're saying because Russia is about to launch an attack against Donbass.
Well, did you hear about like Russian I guess what is it, like a jet was like it held apparently it was holding a nuclear weapon.
Jesus.
And it crossed into Sweden airspace as like a threat.
Damn.
That's crazy, bro.
I was like, bro, they really fucking pulling out their big dick and just trying to slap it on everyone or what?
And y'all really chose Biden to fucking lead us through this shit.
I don't care, bro. Either way, if we gotta go to war, we gotta go to war.
I think either way, Biden or Trump, it would have been the
Yeah,
same result.
It would have been
probably
the same,
happened.
but it would have been a different person running a fucking
Because-
country who actually knows what he's doing.
I mean, like, if you look at it, bro, Trump probably would probably be siding with Russia right now.
What?
Yeah. Like this.
Do you not understand
No,
what
I'm
is
just
actually
saying, like-
happening? Like what Russia's doing? They're committing war crimes. Do you
Yeah,
not
yeah.
know what they're like?
Because no one's with them.
What? Like, do you not? No, it's a total different thing. Like, I don't think you understand what political power. Like, okay, I'm trying to understand that. Trying to show you that Biden is weak, and they understand that the U.S. right now is weaker than it has ever been, and in its entire life.
But like, you got to think about it.
The U.S. has never been this weak ever.
The U.S. is really not weak.
Our
because
military
we
power
also
has-
Our
have-
military power isn't,
But
but I'm talking
because-
about our leaders. It's not. It doesn't. Who gives a fuck about our military?
No, but
you have
look,
to
hear
think
me
about
out,
the
hear me
people
out.
that are leading.
Hear me out.
You
We've
can
had-
have the best
We
equipment,
have
but if you
the
don't have a good leader, you won't
strongest
do anything.
bond with like every other foreign country
Except China.
except for China and Russia, which are like the only two communist countries.
And they're the two biggest fucking countries.
yeah. Okay, but like the rest of the world and like a bunch of fucking we have way more fucking power and more.
No.
You don't think the rest of the world's
They
bigger
have
than
more-
Russia and China?
Dude, I don't think you understand that they don't care. Like, the difference between us and Russia is that their people are fucking robots. The difference between us and China, their people are fucking robots. They only care about their fucking country going another 10
That's
years.
not true though.
That is
because-
100% true.
No, because a lot of Russians are not backing this war.
They don't know shit about the war. That's the problem. They know
That's
nothing.
not true. There's a lot of students that are protesting.
Bro,
in
I'm
Russia right
telling
now.
they
There's
know
a lot
about
of
the
students
war,
that
but
are
I'm telling you, they
protesting
don't
the
know
war.
about the actual information. They
Because
don't
they're getting
get
fed
actual
this
things.
bullshit. Yeah, they're getting
Like,
fed the
Putin
bullshit.
doesn't even know the information. Putin thought when they got into Ukraine, they were just going to be let in. They thought they were just going to be let in. It was going to be a good party. It was going to be nice and fun. He thought like they were just going to let us in and take
Why
over.
would
That
you
was
think that, bro?
that was the intel he was given.
Months before they invaded, he
Is-
was.
who said
he
that?
Was,
That's
he
the
was
intel he
already
was
about to
given. Did
escalate.
he
What are
say
you
that?
talking about?
Do you say?
What-
Did
we
he say?
literally talked to Adrian about this, and he literally told us this that
But
he was
months
given.
before the actual invasion started, he had that press conference and he was threatening like NATO and America. And he said that
When?
if they had
Because Ukraine was wanting to or been wanting to get into NATO,
I
and
can-
as soon as
I'm-
that's been happening, it's like
Well, yeah, everyone. Yes, because that's been happening since '97. They've had a deal that NATO won't go any further into the Eastern Bloc than they already have,
yeah.
and that's the thing. Like,
But
they
but
did.
like but
But the thing
it's not
is-
their
is they-
fault. Whenever that's also why
NATO,
they
but NATO hasn't even gone into fucking Ukraine. They're not even part of.
Yeah, they don't even-
Ukraine's
yeah,
not
that's what I'm
even part of
saying.
NATO.
That's what I'm saying. But like Ukraine openly wants to be a part of NATO, and who is Russia to be like, hey, you can't
Because
be
they
part of
made a
Russia?
deal about it, and the thing is I understand
But it's
what
also why
Russia's-
NATO also hasn't accepted, and they're
That-
helping them, and they feel bad for Ukraine because they can't accept them.
Yeah, and the
But
thing
it's
and the thing is though is that Russia is actually wanted in certain regions of Ukraine. That's the problem. They're wanted in the Donbass region, Georgian region. There's or
I
not
feel like
Georgian region,
those are the
in
closest
Don-
regions to
Yeah,
Russia, right?
exactly. It's the closest regions to Russia. But the thing is, the
Well, it's just
inner
at this
regions
point,
don't.
it kind of makes sense because you know what, Russia's such a big country, and it's just like Ukraine looks like a small country.
And it's not as organized as you truly think. It's really like, it's really
No, I
it's like
figured it-
CIA. It's like imagine if the CIA ran America.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what it is.
like Ukraine.
No, Russia.
Oh, Russia. Yeah.
Imagine if the CIA ran America.
because most
That's
of
what
the
Russia
the,
is.
the Russian officials are like ex KGB.
Oh, fucking Putin. Perfect. He's an ex KGB officer.
yeah, ex KGB officers. So they're all just basically like ex USSR.
They're literally like all ex fucking. It's like imagine if all the special forces ran the fucking
That's
country.
like the Civil War, but like. Imagine like if the Confederacy like lost, and then you put a bunch of these Confederate like soldiers and like captains as like the fucking government officials for the like entire United States.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't really know what they're doing. Oh,